welcome to today's video. So today's going to be a very short, simple, easy video that can kind of help everyone. So right now we've had a lot of talk on being sanitary and clean. Today we're going to be talking about how to clean your makeup brushes. So this is super simple. I did a video a few weeks ago about how to clean your beauty blender, and just having a good hygiene, especially for the things that are going on your face. So realistically, to maintain a good facial hygiene, besides just washing it twice a day, you should also be washing your beauty blender, your brushes, and your pillowcases. All of these things can help you to eliminate some acne, to help clear out your pores. We spend so much time and energy and money on skincare, but if you're not taking other precautions, then it kind of is a waste of all of that effort. So if you want to learn how to wash your beauty blenders for free, then keep on watching. First things first, let's answer some questions. How often should we be washing our brushes? Now, I'm not a scientist, I don't know everything, but I did go to makeup school, and there, for your own personal brushes, you should be washing them every 2 weeks, max a month. A lot of people go years without washing their brushes, which just keeps all the bacteria on the brushes and spreads germs around. And if you're covering a pimple, that grossness is going all around your face. So it's also really good to clean your brushes to get color payoff more rich. So if you use a brush like this and you're using brown and then you want to do a nice orange look the next day, now it's not going to be that pure, bright, vibrant color. Now, if you are sharing your brushes with your sister or your mom or your roommate or whoever, or if you're a makeup artist or an aspiring makeup artist and you want to start doing clients, this is super important. When you're sharing your brushes, or even if they're not yours and you're doing clients, you need to wash your brushes after every application, because you don't want to take the germs from one face onto another. So if I do my roommate's makeup, I'm then going to go and wash all my brushes, not because I'm like a germaphobe, but our face carries a lot of oils and germs and bacterias, and we have a lot of pores on our face that have yucky in it. So it's very important that you do this. The next thing I want to talk about is you do not need to buy a makeup cleansing spray, a cleansing product, a certain anything at all. Not necessary, waste of money. So to wash your brushes, all you need is your brushes and some shampoo. It's very easy, and I'm going to show you how you do it, how to get them really clean very quickly. This works for both types of brushes, real and synthetic, and it does the job really easily. Let's get started. I just use my normal shampoo that's from Wella. You can use any shampoo. This is the place where you use the crappy shampoo from CVS. If you have expensive shampoo, don't be using it on this. And then you're just taking your brush and dipping it in so that there's a nice coating of shampoo all over it and everything is touching the shampoo. You don't want any spots that are just dry. And you just keep doing that for every single brush until they're all coated. You can coat them all and then rinse them all, or you can coat that one and rinse that specific one and go back and forth. You do not want to forget about your eyebrow brush because that holds a lot of pigment. And I really like to start with the small brushes and get bigger because the large face brushes use the most shampoo and they take up a lot of product. So I like to just use those to kind of clean up and use all the excess. Then you're going to turn on your water and dab your brush until the water is running clear, and just keep going. I like to go in a few different motions just to make sure. And once the water is clear, I add a little bit more shampoo just to make sure all of the color is out. Then I just squeeze any extra water out and I move on to the next one. I like to go in circular motions because that's how I would apply it to my face, and I think that by changing the motions, you're getting the soap evenly distributed so that one side of the brush isn't holding pigment and one side's clean. I just think it gets a more thorough clean. Now you can go on the sink like I'm doing here, or you can also do the same motion on your hand if you're worried about the sink germs. But also a really key point is when you're getting your brushes wet, you want to just get the brush part wet and not where like the gold meets the pink on my brush, and that's basically where the wooden handle will meet the brush part, because if it's soaked in water or gets too wet, then it will loosen the glue and make the bond between the handle and the brush not as sturdy and sticky. So just try to just get the actual brush that touches your face wet and not the rest of it. And then you're just going to keep repeating that same process on every single brush. I do like to do the double shampoo just to be 100% sure, and especially for face brushes when you have a ton of product, it just really gets in every nook and cranny. But it's really simple. You can see I'm doing all of my brushes and all of them only take me like 5 minutes max. Once all of them are nice and clean, I go in with a towel and just like squeeze out any extra water and go in like the face motion, what I would do on my face, just to try to get any extra water out of there. That's just going to help them dry much faster and be ready to use much quicker. Now for the final step, you just want to lay them all out on a edge of a counter of some sort, and you want to lay them so that the brush is hanging off and not touching one side of the counter. This way it will dry evenly and not deformed or like de-shaped at all. It will hold true to the shape and just dry nice and evenly. And you want to make sure that they're nice and spaced apart so that they have enough room to get air and again maintain their pretty shape. And that's it. You just let them dry, and once the air has done its thing, they are good to go, ready to use. I do like to wait till they're really dry because a wet brush applies makeup very differently, but you can see all of these look brand new, ready to go, and it's so simple. Alright, so I have 2 categories of makeup brushes in 2 little containers. So this is the container I go for my everyday brushes. These brushes really need to be washed every week, max every other week. Now these ones are more specific for if I'm doing like colorful eye looks, or like these are every day I'm doing the same exact thing. These are more fun, these are more eyeshadow brushes, that type of stuff. So these I may do once a month. But anyways, that's all that we did. It was super easy. Like one brush takes maybe 10 seconds. So you can see like all of those have no color in them, no pigment. They're super clean. If I like go on my hand, there's no color payout. Yeah, you can tell when a brush is dirty. Something that I think is really important is the big face brushes, because those are going all over your face every day. It's just really important. I just wanted to upload this because I feel like really simple things sometimes are skimmed over. As people who know how to do them, we kind of don't even think about other people not knowing how to do them. Things like laundry, or cleaning your beauty blender, or cleaning your brushes. Just like really simple things that like your mom doesn't teach you. I don't know. So I just wanted to upload this. I know it's like really simple and an easy concept, but not everyone knows how to clean their makeup brushes. So anyways, I think this is really helpful. I think it's something that nobody really talks about. They just kind of are like, it's not a thing that people are even aware of. They just use their makeup brushes. And I know especially for people like my mom, who've been using the same makeup and the same brushes for the past 30 years, it's like not even on her radar that she may need to clean them or that they're dirty. So anyways, I hope that this helped you guys. I hope that you guys are staying clean and sanitary and keeping your face look fresh. Also, this is really good to just help the makeup go on and be applied smoother and just the colors look nicer, and I promise this will help you in every area. Please don't buy makeup brush cleansing sprays or wipes or any of those fancy products. You don't need any of that. I really don't think it does anything different, and at beauty school this is how they taught us how to do it. So it's really simple. Just use your shampoo that you use for your head and call it a day. Anyways, I hope that you guys liked this. If you did, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up and hit subscribe down below to see more of me. And as always, thanks so much for watching. We'll see you next week. Bye guys!